All right, guys, so this is kind of a continuation from last week when we were, you know, knee deep in Pop's car. Had some other stuff we had to get handled. Had to wait on some parts, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is what I'm going to try my best to attempt to today. I've got to get the headlight harness, the new non-butchered headlight harness in. But first, I've got to splice in the alternator plug. That was cut off on this harness, so that won't take just a minute. And then get that harness back in. Really and truly, I need to swap radiators today. Not sure if I'm going to be able to handle that because we've got quite a bit of other stuff going on, and I'll show you what is, what we've been waiting on here. As you can see, got the ACC box from LMR, brand new smoke gray. 4-piece floor mats. Let's take a look at what else we got. This is essentially, guys, basically everything to get this interior back going. We got the shifter boot and the hardware. You get that put in there. I've got a brand new hood pull cable. As you can see, the one on the that was on the car, the end came off, so it made it a job getting the hood open. So we've got that. Need to get that installed. And we've got kick panel hardware. Why? Because we got a kick panel. I can't freaking remember what those are for. Oh, no. Those are scuff plates. But that's scuff plate hardware, which I thought I ordered, and they didn't show up. But whatever. So went ahead and ordered those. And then, yes, boys, these smoke gray kick panels. Super excited. They were MIA in the car, and there wasn't any out back, so just went ahead and picked up some new ones. But what we need to do is get outside and show you the rest. Okay, so if you've never done carpet, it's not really a whole heck of a lot to it, but there's a few things that you need to bear in mind if you've never done it before. The carpet comes rolled up in the box, and it is pre-molded. I did get the mask back. I definitely recommend you get the mask back. The sound deadening is very nice. But yeah, it comes rolled up. So the first thing it needs to do is sit out in the sun and kind of get its shape back. And, you know, because if you try to put it in there like this, you're going to fight it. It's not going to sit down right. It's not going to be right. So the first thing we're going to do is get this carpet out and let it sit. All right, boys, so I got the carpet out. Like I said, I've got a lot to do inside the shop, so I'm just going to kind of let it sit out here and go back to its own shape. But I wanted you to look at this here, and we'll find a spot. This is the factory carpet, and you see up here is where it rarely got touched, because this was up under the dash, kind of. You can see the color is, let's see. It's close. It's close. And the carpet itself is a hair different. You know, it's not exact. So, you know, just prepare yourself for that. You know, we're not doing 100-point concours restoration here. This is nice carpet. The color's close, and it's gonna look, I mean, you look at the difference, it's gonna look so much better. Definitely worthwhile. All right, guys, so we are moving right along. The harness is in. As you can see, boys, we have all the correct plugs now for our headlights, which is a great thing. This is not a difficult thing to do. Basically, all you have is goes to your alternator, down around. This harness splits off, has your headlights right here, and then this is the harness that runs between your condenser and your radiator. You got a ground and a ground. Then this runs under your battery tray, 2 plugs. One eyelet goes to positive side of your solenoid, and you're good. So we can officially put the stock lights back in the car, and that, boys and girls, is a beautiful thing. All right, boys, so before I go out and sweat my rear off, it's time. It is officially time. Make her look right again. I'm super stoked to do this, so let's get these freaking lights in this thing. All right, guys, if you're ready, Yes, boys, they are in. And here's the thing, not only did I get the entire headlight kit from LMR, I had to get the install kit from LMR, because with those one-piece headlights, there's no backing plate, there's no seals. So guys, it is all there. I don't know why this one keeps popping up, but it is right, and spent quite a bit of time making sure everything is lined up and straight. As you can see, they're not crooked or anything. And it does take a little time, guys, but I mean, it's so worth it. God, the car looks so much better now. Actually, it looks like a proper Mustang GT again. Let's get back a little bit. And you know, I was thinking, guys, when I was doing this, that it's not a big deal to have stock headlights back in your car, but I know what it took to actually get these back in here and have them right. Having to pull this entire harness out that was butchered, that had no fog light plugs, no nothing. And it was a job. And I could not be happier how the car looks. So now it's carpet time. All right, boys, so here we go. It is definitely time to cut. And I hadn't done this in so long. The last time I did it, I had to use the other carpet as a template. And I flipped this over, and as you can see, yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome. Just cut along these lines right here, and you're good to go. That's freaking awesome. That's definitely going to make life easier for me. I've already got the backs cut out. As you can see, that's where the back seat bolts down, right there. Boom. So yeah, I'm gonna cut these out, and this is gonna go a lot faster than I anticipated. Woo, boys, let me go ahead and tell you, this is a wrestling match. Couple quick notes. I had to trim a lot more around the shifter. It's still kind of bunched up back there. I'm wondering if it doesn't need to be trimmed up at that end. I really at this point don't want to pull it all back out, but I think it's going to need to be trimmed. Right here, it only had you cut this small slit. There was nothing for that. So I had to cut that out. So, you know, that wasn't even on the template. These holes all line up really nice where they're supposed to, except for one. But we'll get to that in a second. If you've got a car up 91 and back, you'll need to cut a hole for your fuel pump relay, which is under the seat. But like I said, all the holes lined up except for this one. You can see, and I cut it exactly right, but it is it's not right. So that's a little aggravating. You can see on this side, literally lined up, and then right here lined up. It's got to be pushed down a little bit, but it's there. So I don't know why the other seat wouldn't line up, but seatbelt hole wouldn't line up, but that's that. And then I guess it's because the mast back's on here. There's nothing back here for the rear seat bolts to go through, which obviously, yeah, you're gonna need those. So that's just a couple of notes. As you can see on the with the mast back here, there's nothing, absolutely nothing for the rear seat holes. So that should be fine. Oh, and I got another harness right there. So, alright guys, while we're in here, did go ahead and pick up the brand new boot and the bolt kit, because none of that was here. So we'll get this thing installed. Be actually kind of quiet in here. That'll be nice, right? Sweet. All right, boys, she is in. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I don't even know where the blood went. These edges are sharp, just watch them. And I had to trim the carpet quite a bit more, as you can see. Whew, 100% better. All right, guys, so that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this episode. Got a lot accomplished. Kind of clean up a little bit. Front end all rewired. We're ready for fog light bulbs. I've got a whole mess of bulbs coming from Losfit LED bulbs. That's why we don't have bulbs in it yet. Still need to fool with this fog light, and actually that one. They're a little bit out of adjustment. And on the last episode, pretty sure we're gonna have to put a radiator in it, because that one was steaming pretty good. Oh well, is what it is. It is progress. And man, I gotta tell you, this carpet, you just wrestle it everywhere. Every little corner, every little edge, you gotta wrestle it and just get it exactly right. No easy way to do it, you just gotta keep doing it. So, once that actually happens, once that's all done, I gotta put the back seat in, put the front seat in, and I still got to put the hood pull in. Once all that's kind of squared away, turn my attention to these door panels, pull these off. I've got new actuators to go in there. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do about the door panels yet. They're not awful. I mean, they possibly will survive for a while. Yeah, guys, I'm just looking around at this interior. It's amazing. I mean, look how great that dash is. Freaking clean. I love it. But yeah, guys, got to put the back seat in, then kick panels, scuff plates, hood pull, and I could actually start putting the console in. Actually, I can put the console in. More carpet. After I get the hood pull in, and make sure I want to make sure the carpet's 100% before I put anything else in here, because if it has to come out, then I don't want to be chasing my tail. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And kind of nearing the not really the finish line. Like I said when we got this car, guys, if you go back and start at the very beginning of how we found it, how we got it, I wanted to get it safe, reliable, and just kind of unscrew up a lot of the stuff that was screwed up on it. And as you can clearly see, we're there. Tires, I still got a long list, but it's basically at that point where I can stop fooling with it and refocus, and that's kind of the game plan. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We'll catch you next time.